to make a long story short, I had a loud rattling noise in my car, and I eventually determined that it was because I had a tensioner and the little bushing on this dampener shaft here, the bushing was gone. So I went and replaced that tensioner with this one. As soon as I did, as soon as I started the car, there was a clicking noise coming from the accessory belt area. Now, of course, having just put this one in, I figured, well, this one's probably got to be bad. It was a used one. This is a used one that I purchased. So that clicking noise started, and I figured, well, this is bad, so, shouldn't have bought a used one, whatever, buy a new one, that'll take care of it. So then I go and buy a new one from a website, ECS Tuning, bought a new tensioner, put it in. Well, the clicking noise is still there. So what I'm thinking is that I had an underlying problem with one of the pulleys that I couldn't hear because I also, at the same time, had a bad tensioner. And once the tensioner was replaced with the good one, then I could hear the noise with the pulley. So what I want to do is I want to look at some of the pulleys and maybe somebody can tell me if one of these is bad. This one, this top one, makes a little clicking when you spin it. Okay. Also, it can be moved side to side, which I think that's probably a bad thing. But you can definitely move it, just with your finger with a little bit of tension. So that's that pulley. Next pulley. Get down here. Next we've got the AC compressor pulley. My concern with this one, doesn't make any noise when you rotate it like this, but it can be, if you try to apply pressure like side to side like that, you can do that and it'll make it click, and there's a little bit of movement there too. This pulley seems to be, well, that's locked up at the moment because it's attached to the engine, but this is the pulley on my new tensioner. That seems fine. This pulley, I don't know if I can get it to it, the compressor pulley, or not the compressor, the alternator pulley. The alternator pulley rotates freely in counterclockwise. So counterclockwise, you can rotate it no problem. As soon as you try to go, I jammed a screwdriver in into the alternator up at the top. As soon as you try to go clockwise with it, it locks up. You can't go clockwise. From what I understand, that's normal. At the same time, there's this noise when you rotate it. Maybe okay. So those are my pulleys. So let's take care of it. So again, the top one makes a little click when you go, back and forth like this, and also you can rotate that top one sideways like that. The AC, there's a little bit of movement here. This pulley for the tensioner seems fine. Then we've got this one too. This one also seems fine. No noise or movement in that one either. And then the alternator pulley rotates counterclockwise with the screwdriver in, but will not go clockwise at all. At least it will until it finally locks up and then it stops right there. So if those seem odd, please tell me. I don't want my accessory belt blowing up on me. If there's anything you see that seems odd, let me know. And I appreciate all the help you guys can give if anybody has any ideas. Alright, thank you.